Good morning, boys and girls. It's Miss Messy and
Maggie!
Welcome back, Maggie.
Thank you so much, Miss Messy.
So, boys and girls, we're here today at Get Messy, and we're going to teach you all about the letter
F.
F. That's right. And you know what, Maggie? The letter F is for the word friends.
That's what we are.
We are, Maggie. We're friends. And that begins, boys and girls, with the sound that the letter F makes. Friends.
Oh, I'm so glad you're my friend, Miss Messy.
Me too, Maggie. Myself and Maggie have become really good friends, boys and girls, over the past few days. Haven't we, Maggie?
We have,
We're learning so much about each other. Like I learned that Maggie's favorite fruit was blueberries.
They're so delicious and they're everywhere.
Yeah, she likes to walk through the woods and find blueberries to munch on.
Well, when there's no snow.
When there's no snow, right. So, Maggie, what are you eating now that we have all the snow on the ground?
My favorite sticks.
Sticks! We did learn that Maggie loves to eat sticks, didn't we?
They help clean my teeth, too.
That's right. They're like a big, giant toothpick for Maggie.
But the leaves and the bushes taste delicious.
She likes to have leaves and bushes, too. I can see how they would be yummy in your tummy, Maggie.
Very.
Excellent. Okay, so boys and girls, we're moving on to the letter F today, like Maggie and I just said. So first of all, I have to teach you how to make a letter F, right?
My favorite part.
Woohoo! So boys and girls, we have to get out our magic writers again and start to make our sticks. Like Maggie said, she loves sticks, so it's really important that we practice making our sticks because they help create all of our letters.
I do love this part.
Okay, so to make an uppercase letter F, boys and girls, we start at the top of our paper again and we make a stick down. Whoop. That's a great stick. And then we need, kind of like when we made the letter E, we made that horizontal line at the top. We're going to do the same thing with the letter F. So we're going to go across the top with our horizontal line. But then we need to make the little middle line. So it's just like a letter E, we just don't put the bottom stick on. It's almost the same.
Easier.
Yeah, it's almost easier. So the letter E had 3 sticks coming down, boys and girls, but the letter F only has 2, like this. So it kind of looks like a letter E. If I put my stick on there, it would be an E.
But it's not.
It's not. It's a letter F. So this, boys and girls, is our uppercase letter F. Now, to make a lowercase letter F, I always like to say that a lowercase letter F reminds me of a candy cane. Do you know how?
I will when you show us.
Have you ever eaten a candy cane before, Maggie?
No.
Oh, they're so delicious, boys and girls. You can get minty ones and you can get berry flavored ones. And I even seen one that tasted like lime soda pop. Yeah.
Wow. I think I'd like the berry one.
Yeah, I think you would too. There was also one last Christmas that tasted like pickles.
Ew.
I didn't try that one, Maggie, but I can't imagine that that would taste very good.
No, not at all.
All right, so boys and girls, to make a candy cane, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to start at the top, okay? And we're going to make a curved line like this. Whoop. See that? So our letter F is the same height as our uppercase letter F. They're the same height. But now we're going to put a little bow tie. I call it a bow, but it's really just a stick across, like this. So it's a candy cane with a bow.
Oh, I like this one.
Yeah, that's cool, isn't it, Maggie? That helps us really remember what a lowercase f looks like. It's a candy cane shape with a bow.
Well, now I know.
Excellent. And we're going to learn now from Mr. Leapfrog what sound the letter F makes, even though we did just practice it, didn't we?
We did. And guess what?
What?
Leap,
Right, Mr. Leapfrog comes out to help us. So I have our mystery box, boys and girls. And when we take the lid off, Mr. Leapfrog is in here hiding. And he already has the letter F inside and ready to go. So let's get ready for Maggie to touch it. F says, every letter makes a sound. F says. So the letter F only has how many sounds, boys and girls?
This one I think only has one.
You're right. The letter F only has one sound, and it's F. It's a funny sound, isn't it?
Funny.
Right. There's so many words that begin with the letter F. Myself and Maggie are going to have so much fun finding them all out today. All right. Let's see what's in our mystery box, will we, Maggie?
I can kind of see from here.
Oh, I know. There's some really neat things in there. Okay, boys and girls, this is the first one that I have. I'm not sure.
What is that?
I'm not sure if it still works. The batteries might be gone. But it's a flashlight, boys and girls.
Wow.
Do you know what a flashlight is, Maggie?
No.
So if I turn this on, if there's still a little flicker of light inside, it turns on a light. So if you're in a dark space, you can shine it around so you can see where you're going.
Oh, I could use that in the woods.
I know, Maggie could absolutely use that in the woods. Maybe we can get you your own headlamp, Maggie, with a light on it.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Or fantastic.
Maggie, can you see very well in the dark?
I can, but a light can actually help even more.
That's right. A light can help her even. She can see in the dark very well, but a light can help her see even more. All right, so that is a flashlight. All right, next up we have a little tiny guy. He's sitting on this grass, and he is a fox.
I know this one.
Do you know that song? What does the fox say?
I've seen fox in the woods.
Yeah, we have lots of foxes in Newfoundland, don't we, Maggie?
We do, but they don't dance.
They don't dance. And do they sing?
Well, I think I'm going to have to get them too.
Yeah, I think so too, Maggie. All right. So next, this, boys and girls, it helps us in the summertime when it's really hot in our homes and we need to do this with ourselves. What am I doing, Maggie?
Fan.
Right, fan yourself, boys and girls. So this is a fan. And of course, you can make a fan out of anything if you're too hot. I'm just using this card. And when I wave it, it puts wind on my face and makes me cool down. We don't need a fan in the winter though, do we, Maggie?
No, it's perfectly a great temperature in
the
winter.
Maggie really likes the winter because she's so fuzzy and furry that she doesn't feel the cold like we do. All right, next we have a fish. Good job. Do you see fish?
I do, in the pond.
Yeah. Do they pop out of the water to say hello to you, Maggie?
They do. They jump and they go, "Hi, Maggie, you're the..."
They don't get much time to say what they're going to say before they land in the water again.
Takes them a few jumps to get out what they need to say.
That is super silly, Maggie. Okay, let's see. Oh, you probably see this guy around too. A frog. You see those at the pond too, Maggie?
I do. I have a few frog friends.
Do you?
Frog friends.
A double word.
Frog friends.
Good job. And Maggie probably sees some of these people around too. These are people that like to go fishing. And they're fishermen or fisherwomen or fisher people.
They try, but the fish are too fast.
The fish are sneaky.
They say, they jump out of the water and go, "Okay, catch me."
You're not going to get me, Mr. Fisherman. All right, awesome. I really enjoyed our sound box today, Maggie.
Me too.
So boys and girls, we do have a story to read to you today called The Rainbow Fish. It's one of Miss Messie's favorite stories. Maggie, have you ever read the story The Rainbow Fish before?
No.
No, it's a really great story. So we're going to go over to our story corner and read you that story. So we'll see you there. Hi, boys and girls. I'm back in the story corner and I brought Maggie over in the shopping cart with me so she can have a little rest. Maggie, maybe I can take you for a little ride later in the shopping cart. That would be so silly. So Maggie's really interested in our story today, aren't you, Maggie? About the rainbow fish. And this book is written by Marcus Pfister. It's a great story. It's one of my favorites. The Rainbow Fish. A long way out in the deep blue sea, there lived a fish Not just an ordinary fish, but the most beautiful fish in the entire ocean. His scales were every shade of blue and green and purple with sparkling scales among them. Look how shimmery and sparkly his scales are. Beautiful. The other fish were amazed at his beauty and they called him Rainbow Fish. Come on, Rainbow Fish, they would call. Come and play with us. But the Rainbow Fish would just glide past, proud and silent, letting his scales shimmer. So he didn't want to go play with the other fish. I wonder why. One day, a little blue fish followed after him. Rainbow Fish, he called, wait for me. Please give me one of your shiny scales. They are so wonderful, and you have so many. He does have a lot, doesn't he, boys and girls? Lots of shiny, shimmery scales. You want me to give you one of my special scales? Who do you think you are? Cried the Rainbow Fish. Get away from me. Shocked. This is what shocked means. Shocked, the little blue fish swam away. He was so upset that he told all of his friends what had happened. From then on, no one would have anything to do with the Rainbow Fish. They turned away when he swam by. See, Maggie, he was being really unkind to the other fish. And when they found out how rude he was, they didn't want to play with him anymore. Makes sense, boys and girls. That's why Miss Messie says to always be kind. What good were these dazzling, shimmering scales with no one to admire them? Now he was the loneliest fish in the entire ocean. One day he poured out his troubles to the starfish. I really am beautiful. Why doesn't anybody like me? I can't answer that for you, said the starfish. But if you go beyond the coral reef to a deep cave, you will find the wise octopus. Maybe she can help you. He has to go visit the wise octopus, boys and girls. The Rainbow Fish found the cave, and it was very dark inside, and he couldn't see anything. Then suddenly, two eyes caught him in their glare, and the octopus emerged from the darkness. Look, here he is coming out of the cave. He kind of looks a little bit scary to me. I hope he's friendly. I have been waiting for you, said the octopus with a deep voice. The waves have told me your story. This is my advice. Give a glittering scale to each of the other fish. You will no longer be the most beautiful fish in the sea, but you will discover how to be happy. That's some advice that the octopus has given him. I can't, the Rainbow Fish started to say, but the octopus had already disappeared into a dark cloud of ink. Give away my scales? My beautiful shining scales? Never. How could I ever be happy without them? I wonder, is he going to listen to the octopus's advice? Suddenly, he felt the light touch of a fin and the little blue fish was back. Rainbow Fish, please don't be angry. I just want one little tiny scale. The Rainbow Fish wavered. Only one very, very small shimmery scale, he thought. Maybe I won't miss just one. Carefully, the Rainbow Fish pulled out the smallest scale and he gave it to the little fish. Oh, thank you so very much, the little blue fish bubbled playfully as he tucked the shiny scale in among his blue ones. A rather peculiar feeling came over the Rainbow Fish. For a long time, he watched the little blue fish swim back and forth with his new scale glittering in the water. I think he's starting to feel a little bit happy about his choice, Maggie. The little blue fish whizzed through the ocean with his scale flashing, so it didn't take long before the Rainbow Fish was surrounded by the other fish. Everyone wanted a glittering scale. The Rainbow Fish shared his scales left and right, and the more he gave away, the more delighted he became when the water around him filled with shimmering, glimmering scales. He at last felt at home among the other fish. Everybody's getting shiny scales. If you can see them shining. Finally, the rainbow fish had only one shining scale left. His most prized possessions had been given away, yet he was very happy. Come on, rainbow fish, they called. Come and play with us. Here I come, said the rainbow fish. As happy as a splash, he swam off to join his friends. The end. And there he is, swimming off the end of the page. Wow, Maggie, what a great story about a little fish who thought he was so beautiful with all of his shimmering scales, but decided he was going to be a kind friend instead and share them with all of his friends. And in the end, he felt so much happier. Hi, boys and girls. We're back into the creative corner now to make our very own rainbow fish. So, boys and girls, all you need for this activity is some construction paper, some tin foil. I have some tissue paper here that I'm going to use and a little bit of felt pieces, but you don't need these. These are just extras. This helps us make our picture into like a multimedia picture where there's a bunch of different things. Have you heard of that before, Maggie?
No, what does that mean?
So that means when we use a bunch of different things to make one type of picture. So I'm using tin foil and construction paper and tissue paper and felt, all kinds of things to make one craft.
That's a lot of stuff.
It is a lot of stuff. So the first thing we need to do, boys and girls, is we need to make the shape of our rainbow fish. And you can draw that out first if you want, or if you think you can cut out a good shape for a fish, you can do that as well. So I'm going to take my blue paper, and you can just cut a circular shape, or maybe you want them to have like a circle body in the front with tapered at the back. Tapered means when we come in a little bit smaller at the back to give us a fish shape. So let's see. I'm going to see if I can cut this to the best of my ability without drawing a shape.
You're doing a fabulous job, Miss Missy.
Thank you so much, Maggie. I'm really trying.
I just want to say what an awesome book that was.
Did you like it?
I really did.
That's good. I'm glad.
Those fish are so shiny.
Aren't they? They're so beautiful now. Not that they weren't pretty before, Maggie, because they really were. But they're super pretty now, aren't they?
So pretty.
And I'm so glad that the rainbow fish decided to share his scales.
Oh my God, that was so nice of him.
I know. I would share with you, Maggie.
And I would share with you too.
Oh, thank you. So boys and girls, look, I have a shape cut out of my fish. That's pretty good, hey?
Good job, Miss Missy.
Thank you so much. So once you draw out your shape like this, then you get to add some other parts to your fish. So if we look at our rainbow fish, we can see that he has a fin on the top and a couple of little fins on the bottom. So we're going to do that part next. And I got some purple construction paper for that. So once again, you're just going to cut out a shape of what you think a fin looks like. And everybody's is going to be different. Nobody's has to be the same.
Wait, Miss Missy?
Yes.
You missed an F word.
I did.
It is fin.
Oh my goodness, fin. Thank you so much for reminding me of that, Maggie. That was an F word.
Did you get it? I caught that.
That Maggie, I tell you, she's such a silly little goose, boys and girls. She makes me laugh. I'm so glad that she's here with me.
I like to laugh.
It makes my day much more fun, Maggie, when you're with me.
Good one.
So, boys and girls, I cut out a couple of little tiny fins for the bottom of my fish. And I did that trick that I taught you all about folding the paper and making the shape so that it makes it 2 times.
That's very smart.
That's a clever trick, isn't it? And we've used that quite a bit, Maggie, since we've been making crafts together. All right, so boys and girls, I didn't forget to close my glue today. It's working.
Job.
I know, because I did forget one day, didn't I?
You did. Lesson learned.
Lesson learned. So boys and girls, I just glued my top fin on to the top of the fish. And now I'm going to glue the little ones on the bottom.
It's coming together.
It is. It's starting to look like a fish, isn't it? All right. And the rainbow fish has these really nice lips that we have to draw. I'll show you a little bit closer. They're a little bit yellowy color. Do you see it?
And they're like puckered, like...
Yeah, they're puckered lips, like this. Fish lips.
Oh, now I get it. My mom does fish lips at me all the time.
Does she? Aw, she's giving you puckered up lips, Maggie. So boys and girls, I have some yellow felt that I'm going to use for my fish lips. But you boys and girls don't have to use that if you don't want to. You can use construction paper or you can draw them on.
Multimedia.
Right. Now, I wasn't very good. It kind of looks like a beak. You can see, and it's just tapered at the end again. I cut out a heart shape, really. And I'm going to stick that on for my lips.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Yeah, it's cute, isn't it? And then we need an eye, Maggie. All right, so we have on our lips and our fins and our 2 fins at the bottom. Now we need an eye. So I have some googly eyes.
Miss Missy, we're not on the letter I yet.
No, we aren't on the letter I. You're right. All right, here we go. Googly googly.
Oh, that's fun.
I just picked up a big one because I want it to be a nice big eye. So if you don't have googly eyes, boys and girls, do the trick like I did with the paper bag monsters yesterday, where you cut out a white circle and you can draw a black circle in the middle of it to make a googly eye. Wow, that's neat, isn't it? Now, boys and girls, I'm trying to find my marker, but I can't find it right now. The rainbow fish has a really nice shape around the front of her face here. Do you see that? And then all of her beautiful scales go on thereafter. So I'm going to do that little outline now along her face. And I'm just using a marker.
That's another one, Miss Missy. Face.
Right. There's so many words that begin with the letter F. Ones that we don't even think about, Maggie. Right? When we're talking all day with our friends, we don't even realize all the words that we're using. Okay, so boys and girls, this is the fun part, okay? This is where you get to decorate the back of your fish with all the scales. So like I said, I have some tissue paper and I have some felt, and I'm just going to cut them out because scales are all different sizes and shapes. Some of them are curved, some of them might be more triangular shape. You can even make heart-shaped scales if you want, right?
Just like the alphabet.
Yeah.
All different shapes.
That's right, all different. So I'm just going to cut out some scales so that I can randomly put them on the back of my fish. So just give me a second, boys and girls.
That is so pretty.
Yeah, see? I'm making them all different shapes and sizes. So that's some construction paper. And of course, our tin foil, boys and girls, is going to be the shiny parts of our fish. So I'm going to fold my tin foil because that'll make them all the same size. Tin foil sounds so fun, hey, Maggie?
I was just thinking the same thing.
It's crunchily, crunky, funny, squishy sound. I'm not sure what kind of sound it makes, but it's so fun.
Isn't it tin foil?
It is, Maggie. It's tin foil. Maggie's listening to those F sounds everywhere. Oh my goodness, it's so shiny, boys and girls, and shimmery.
I can't stop looking.
I know, it really is neat. Look. Ooh, shiny, shiny scales. So I'm going to cut out some of those so that I can place those in between the other parts. So now, boys and girls, all you get to do now is just have fun with it. Stick them on anywhere you'd like. It doesn't matter. Anywhere at all along the back of the fish to make scales. So I'm going to do that too, boys and girls. Now, in the meantime, I did have a song about a fish.
Do you?
I do. You know, I love songs and books. And while I'm gluing my scales on, I thought I could teach it to you.
Oh, I'd love to learn.
All right. And it's a really silly song.
My favorite.
It's called Five Little Fishies.
5 starts with F.
I
too.
know. Isn't that neat, Maggie? I was really trying to stick with our theme today so that all the boys and girls would learn the letter sound and learn a little bit about songs about fish too.
Fish songs are fun.
Okay, so boys and girls, let's put up our 5 fingers and we'll teach our friends that song that I really love. Okay, it's called 5 Little Fish. Are we ready?
So ready.
5 little fish swimming in the sea. I tease a Mr. Shark. You can't catch me. No, you can't catch me. Along came Mr. Shark, sneaky as can be, and snap! 4 little fish swimming in the sea. I tease a Mr. Shark. You can't catch me. No, you can't catch me. Along came Mr. Shark, sneaky as can be, and snap! 3 little fish swimming in the sea. a teasing Mr. Shark. You can't catch me, no, you can't catch me. Along came Mr. Shark, sneaky as can be, and snap! Two little fish swimming in the sea, a teasing Mr. Shark. You can't catch me, no, you can't catch me. Along came Mr. Shark, sneaky as can be, and snap! One little fish swimming in the sea, a teasing Mr. Shark. You can't catch me, no, you can't catch me. Along came Mr. Shark, sneaky as can be, and snap! No little fish swimming in the sea, none teasing Mr. Shark, saying you can't catch me, no, you can't catch me. Along came Mr. Shark, as full as can be, and took a nap. Did you like that song, Maggie?
I thought he was going to come at me again, but he took a nap.
He took a nap. Maggie thought he was going to go snap and have Maggie for lunch, but no, he took a nap. Oh, boys and girls, my rainbow fish is finished. Wow,
Miss Missy.
Look, Maggie.
Look how shiny.
Do you see the tinfoil pieces that are the scales and how I just stuck them all over? Do you think that he looks like the rainbow fish in our story?
Oh my gosh, they look so much alike.
Yeah. So boys and girls, please post your pictures for me too. I'd love to see the crafts that you're making at home.
Oh, that would be fantastic.
It would. So before we leave you today, we have some shout outs that we need to shout out to some of our little friends, that are watching us today. We have Mallory. Mallory's mommy sent us pictures. Mallory watches us every day and she makes all the crafts.
Hi, Mallory.
Yeah. And yesterday her mommy sent us a video of her singing with her butterfly.
Well, maybe she will sing along with the fish song this
I think
time.
so. I think she will, Maggie. So Mallory, we hope you have an awesome day. Do you know what? We also have a fan who lives all the way up in the northern part of Canada. She lives in Iqaluit.
That's very, very cold.
It is very cold in Iqaluit. And her name is Ellie. And Ellie and her mom watch us every day.
Hi, Ellie.
Hi, Ellie. We hope you're not too cold up there in the north.
I would love it.
Maggie would love to come up there and live with you because she loves the cold.
We could be frozen friends.
You could be frozen friends. So, Ellie, we hope you have a fantastic day. And next, we'd like to say hello to Aaron. Aaron is a little boy who watches us. And when we come on, Maggie, he runs to the fridge and he gets his own leapfrog.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he does it with us. He sings along with us. So, hi, Aaron. We hope you're having a great day, too.
Just as great as our day.
Yeah. Okay, boys and girls, this is Miss Massey and Maggie signing off. We hope you have a fabulous day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow for the letter
G.
the letter G. Good job, Maggie.
See, I almost tricked you.
You did.